Ooh. It's my Star Wars theme of the day. Hey guys, welcome back to another Halo 2 Let's Play. We just finished Metropolis. Cool. Alex is liking it.
No, I'm not liking it because
Alex is loving
you made a shitty joke just before we started. I know it's not going to get in there. During the sync test. Oh, fuck you.
So yeah, at the moment in lore, Halo 3 ODST is taking place.
Cool. So Halo 3 ODST takes place before Halo 3.
Yep. It's called Halo 3 ODST because it's the same engine.
Yeah.
Not because it's
I figured as much. That's some strong coffee. It's strong because it's hot. It's not strong because it's strong.
We at Chocobo tea time only drink coffee. We don't really drink a lot of tea. I think I'm the only person in the apartment to ever touch tea.
Yeah, maybe my girlfriend. I don't like tea, but
alright, well, clearly you do.
I like a good old English tea. I don't like a more grassy herbal Asian tea.
Oh yeah.
I tried and I was like, this is trash. I hate it. Anyway, the Arbiter, your waifu.
My waifu level. Let's begin. This is pretty cool. This is a in-depth cutscene.
Oh, so it goes into the lore. This will be. I can certainly see when you said that this game is a little bit more A, in depth with the lore, B, cinematic, C, entertaining than the last game.
Yep.
It's definitely pushing it. Ooh, there's Jackal.
Jackal's locked up. So that's Tartarus there with the gravity hammer.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Perfect.
It wouldn't be an LP without it, man. Chocobo.
We had one for Jack and Daxter. No, we have the Halo. Cool.
Oh, it worked. Oh, there we go.
No, poor Jackals.
Because Arbiter could fuck those guys up, that's why.
Fool. The have something special.
Is this where they christen him as the Arbiter?
Yep. So this is the mausoleum of the Arbiters. That building right there.
Do they know this?
Yeah, they know this, yep.
So they shouldn't... They're walking towards the mausoleum of the Arbiters, so I figured they'd know.
Yep. Sort of.
Sort of.
The brutes are a little dumb.
Oh, I wonder what the Arbiter might be thinking now. If he knows, I assume is he awake?
Yeah, he's
awake, so he's looking up and he's just saw that he's gone to the Museum of the Arbiter. He's like, well, fuck. Oh dear God. So what is the Arbiter, Jordan?
The Arbiter is... we'll give it a bit, first off. We'll just let this sort of cutscene play through. So, do you recognize Tyrus's voice actor?
No, I can't really hear it that well.
It's American Dad, Principal Lewis.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's also Gantu from Lilo and Stitch.
Yep.
He does great.
The mausoleum of the Arbiter.
So he knows.
Yep.
He knows what's going on.
Every arbiter from first to last, each one created and
so yeah, this sort of explains what the Arbiter is as well.
The taming of the hunters, the Grunt Rebellion. Were it not for the arbiters, the Covenant would have...
Can there only be one Arbiter at a time?
Yep.
On my knees, I do not believe.
So yeah, I'll go in more depth after this.
And you rightly bear the blame. But the council was overzealous. We know you are no heretic. This is the true face of heresy. One who would subvert our faith and incite rebellion against the
Who's
High
this?
Council.
The heretic leader. So he's also a well-known actor, David Ferreira, I believe.
The name rings a bell.
This heretic and those who follow him.
Put a picture of him up on screen and what other roles.
Yeah, I'll try to do that with all of them.
What you say? I can no longer command ships, lead troops into battle.
Not as you are, no, but become the arbiter. And you shall be set loose against this heresy with our blessing.
So,
What of the council?
The tasks you must undertake as the Arbiter are perilous, suicidal. You will die, as each Arbiter has before you. The Council will have their corpse.
this looks great, by the way. This looks really good.
What would you have your arbiter do?
So the cool thing is, a lot of people didn't realize you played as the Arbiter in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting all this backstory, like the story of this guy. And they're like, why? Why are we getting all the story? And then comes into fruition here.
He's the Raiden of the Xbox, I guess. You didn't know you played it as him until we got the game.
So here we got Half-Jaw, Ritus Vidam, or other. He's a pretty cool guy. He's also got a well-known voice actor, but I can't remember what his name is.
Name is on screen right now. Chocobo coffee time.
So this is the first Halo... the fourth Halo ring, but the one you find in the first game. You destroy in the first game.
What happened to the other three Halo rings before it? Are they
you will
destroyed?
see some of them.
Okay. So it's just the fourth one that's created.
Yeah, it's installation 4, yep.
How many other?
There's 7.
Okay.
Remember, Bungie's lucky number is 7. So
Okay.
you'll
Yep.
see a lot of 7 references. There'll be one later on as well.
I mean, you look no further than Master Chief's code name, serial
117,
number.
yeah.
Serial number. Is he he's the 117th Spartan.
I guess so, yeah. Actually, never really. Because, there's
Ooh.
Spartan 1s and there's Spartan 2s.
Oh, he's cool. He is honestly one of the coolest characters.
Albert?
Yeah.
He's got, I love his story as well, because there's this, he's lost his honor.
Yeah.
And to get it back, he's been, turned into this arbiter.
Get it back, though.
Oh, well, that's his intention.
They want him to die.
Yeah, so I'll go into depth about the arbiter now.
It's almost like a, It's almost like a seppuku with a purpose.
Yeah.
It's like, you've dishonored, something's happened, and you were going to kill yourself so that you can bring back honor.
Yeah.
But, as opposed to seppuku, like, you're actually doing something.
Yeah.
You're just going on suicide missions now.
There we go. Invisibility.
Oh, is that the same button as, like, the torch?
Yeah.
Cool.
Except it doesn't last. So the same now, I believe, but the reason why it doesn't last as long as theirs is because you've got like this sort of older armor,
Yep.
whereas these got the
A traditional...
where they've got
it's almost a traditional garb.
so that's why it doesn't last as long as theirs. Alright, now we can go kill some grunties, some heretics.
So the Arbiter... what was he thinking? What was going through his head when he was being pulled through to the hall of the Arbiters, the mausoleum of the Arbiters?
He probably had it, mausoleum of the arbiter.
So he probably knew that he was going to be.
He had an idea that he was going to be the next arbiter, which is both a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
So originally, back in pre-Covenant Sanghelian or Elite, as they're called, days. They were like broken up into clans, tribes, whatever, and with the ruler being the arbiter.
Right.
It was
he was the leader of what, a certain clan?
Yeah, I believe.
Right.
So they were the warrior leader.
Yep.
And when the Covenant was created, that title stayed, but of course they had less power because the prophets took over as,
You've got to go.
high command. Yeah, I'm just sort of getting back to find out what the hell was shooting me.
Yep.
Was he dead?
Oh, carbine. The carbine. Jordan. Get to the left. There it is.
Dun dun.
Oh, beautiful. I love it so much. It's so cool.
So, yeah, they were the warrior leaders of their tribes, or
Yep.
their clans, whatever.
Of a certain tribe? Or...
Yeah, I believe it was of a certain clan.
A
I
certain-
doubt it was all united.
Do you
it
think-
might have been.
Do you think it was the one that won? Or do you think it was the one that was, like, really fearsome and well-known?
I think a little bit of both. I think, there'd be one who would sort of try to challenge the Arbiter.
Right.
Someone would try to challenge it, and then he'd have to fight him, basically.
Right.
But yeah, then the Covenant came. They kept the title
Oh, yeah, wait, yeah.
because, it's a sort of good source of morale and all that.
Yep.
But then one, Mr. Arbiter,
That's not uncommon.
he sort of betrayed the prophets
Mm-hmm.
and sort of led a bit of a rebellion because, he didn't like what the prophets were doing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was, of course, stopped by the prophets and the rest of the Covenant.
Yep.
And then after that, the Arbiter became this a new title of a traitor
Mm-hmm.
who had to sort of reclaim his honor by doing near suicidal tasks.
Yep.
So after he betrayed the Covenant, they let him back in, but he had to do all these tasks for the prophets to make up for that.
Very cool. It's
And so,
such a
yeah.
cool idea.
And so now the title is, well, the use of what an Arbiter is basically whenever the prophets need something done, but they also want to keep the elites in check,
Right.
they'll create an Arbiter saying, like, elites, you're being naughty.
Yep.
You're betraying the Covenant. Here's this guy here. Look at how much of a heretic he is. He's a loser.
Yeah.
Don't be like him. And then they'll use that Arbiter to do tasks for them. So it's two birds with
Right.
one stone.
Right.
That's the idea of what the Arbiter is now.
So what do you think was going through the Arbiter's head as he was becoming the Arbiter?
This is probably just sort of disgrace. He's disgraced his people.
Yep. He
Um,
wasn't particularly happy about it.
Yeah, and he.
But I guess it's better than just being put to death.
Yeah. So, what the Prophet of Mercy said just then was that the council wanted to basically torture him.
Yeah.
And parade his corpse around,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But Truth, being the smart guy that
Wait,
he
wait, wait.
is-
Was that the Prophet of Mercy?
Yep.
But he showed mercy. And then I did.
No, he didn't. That was not his idea.
Okay.
That was Truth's idea.
Okay.
The Mercy was with the council wanting to do that.
Got it.
And but then Truth was like, no, we can use him. And then Mercy was basically like, well, he's going to die anyway, so we'll still get a body.
Yep.
And that was, yep. So
And
that's what just happened.
What I was going to say is the idea of becoming an Arbiter would be you'd be happier or sadder about it depending on how zealous you were.
Yeah.
So at this point, does Arbiter believe in the Covenant?
Yeah, he still believes in the Covenant.
So he's probably pretty happy about becoming one in comparison to just dying.
It's sort of a double-edged sword because it is a great honor of sorts,
Yeah.
but to become, Arbiter, you have to lose your honor. You have to do something disgraceful. So he knows he's betrayed the Covenant.
Right.
He
He did say that he doesn't feel comfortable being there because all of these
Yeah.
previous Arbiters are seen as heroes.
Yes.
He doesn't deserve to be as
So,
good as them.
like most of those Arbiters were, also heretics.
Right.
But after they've done all the stuff they've done, they've become legends. They become these heroes.
Right.
And the Arbiter will, if he continued to follow the Covenant, he would have been like that as well.
Right.
But once again, he was disgraced with himself and stuff like that. So
And the irony is, the Arbiter takes that name with him the whole entire game.
yep. So
He never stops being the Arbiter.
he recreates what the Arbiter is.
The original Arbiter.
Yep.
Uh,
He creates after Halo 3. He goes back to his home planet and war.
Convinces everyone that the Covenant was a load of shit.
Yep. And then
Well, everyone sort of believed that, didn't they? All of the elites
not all of the elites. About half the elites. I'll just say half.
followed him out and joined the
Yep.
UNC.
And then
Or
the
joined the
rest
humans.
created a new Covenant.
Spoiler alert! By the way, if you didn't know, the You should have. You've played Halo. Everyone's played Halo 3. Everyone knows.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that whole idea. But like once again, Arbiter absolutely wronged. It wasn't his fault really.
Right.
The Flood got out.
But,
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But of course, and the Prophets. Well, Truth's smart guy, so he knows. He's probably sort of bullshitting when he's talking about the religion and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's sort of the idea behind his name. He's made up this religion basically. Well, he's following this false belief in a religion.
Yeah. For power.
Yeah, for power.
For dominance over the universe.
So the Prophets are in their position. They're ahead of both politics and religion.
Right.
Religion sort of being the
We don't-
stronger choice there.
We don't have that anymore. We don't have a religious / politicians.
Yeah.
But that was a thing, back in humanity.
Yep.
The church would rule the country as well.
So also, I don't believe I've said this, but it would have been one of our deleted gameplays.
Halo 1.
The Covenant. Its name was created when the elites and the Prophets united.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the Prophets had this ship called they named the Dreadnought, which was a Forerunner ship.
Cool name.
Yep, we'll see it later as well.
Oh, great. In this game.
Yep.
Cool.
And so the Prophets sort of read Forerunner stuff, and a false religion was created around it.
Explain what the Forerunners are, actually.
So the Forerunners they created the Halo rings. They created what we're on now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. If you see big metal corridors and hallways, that'll be a Forerunner structure.
You can sort of tell because the Covenant's usually sort of purple. Whereas
And you can obviously tell a human is a metal.
Yeah.
They use metal sort of. Yeah. You can basically tell the difference between Forerunner, human, and Covenant statues.
Yep.
Things. And then Flood gets something as well in Halo 3. Do you go to a Flood hive in this game?
A Flood hive?
Like you do in Halo
1.
3.
Or 3.
3.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, but in Halo 3 you go to a Flood nest almost.
That the level you're thinking about is High Charity, the Covenant city.
Right.
So we'll get to see the Flood start taking that over.
Oh, cool. That's very cool.
We'll also get to meet Mr. Gravemind.
Mr. Gravemind?
Yep, Mr. Gravemind himself.
That's always been a name I've heard, but I've never...
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, he's... Nice.
It was like when a bus is going by.
Yeah, when
you
the
just
bus...
see a guy disappear.
And a person disappears upon the bus, yeah. That old cliche.
Oh yeah, they also added Sentinel beams into this game.
Mm-hmm.
But they changed them up from the...
Sentinel beams... Kind of useless, but very powerful.
Yeah, they're supposed to be used against the Flood, not really anything else.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the Flood's just made up of anything else. Oh, and now I want my carbine pack. I don't know where to put it. There it is. What was I saying? So yeah, the Forerunners created the Halo rings in order to destroy the Flood. Well, actually, it's in order to destroy the Flood's food source, as well as the Flood.
What is the Flood's food source?
Anything biological, basically.
So,
so
everything.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Halo is used to destroy everything,
basically,
except for themselves.
For themselves, the Halo rings.
No. Except for the Forerunners.
Not really. No.
Are the Forerunners robots?
No. The Forerunners wanted to sort of kill themselves as well because the guilt.
The guilt of creating the Flood.
Yeah. Oh no, the guilt of killing everything.
So by killing everything, they wanted to kill themselves as well.
Basically, yeah. So
that's not okay. That's a really weird.
So you know the Didac from Halo 4, the big bad guy from that game.
Yeah. Yes. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes.
He was against using the Halo rings. He wanted to use his Promethean Knights to tackle the Flood.
Right.
Because the Flood and the Forerunners were waging a war for quite a while.
Yep. Yep.
So he wanted to do that, but after a while it started to fail. So most of the Forerunners decided to just use the Halo Rings. He was still against that, but his wife, the Liberian, basically locked him up
Right.
because he was doing naughty things. He fucked up humanity basically and reverted them all into those Promethean Knights.
Oh, okay.
But the Liberian sought pity on the humanity and put a lot of them back onto another world, another planet, so they could restart life. But then taking them off again because the Halo Rings were going to be activated.
Right.
But yeah, so the Didac was against all that, but then he was locked up, and that's why he's working again on Halo 4. But yeah, a lot of the Forerunners died by the hands of the Flood, and the rest I think some of the Forerunners ended up leaving the galaxy and went somewhere else. But we're not going to do that. But a lot of them just died because because of the guilt of using the Halo Rings and destroying everything, except for the few life forms that were catalogued, so they could be returned to their home planets after the rings were activated.
Like the Flood.
That wasn't part of the plan.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to get out. They were supposed to be studied, so in case some of them did survive,
right?
Yeah. They would, by the time that they came back, the Forerunners, or what's left of the Forerunners, like the Monitors.
So the Halo Rings. Sorry, this was explained to me yesterday, but the Halo Rings, as well as being horrible not biological, just WMDs.
Yep.
They are also a menagerie of sorts that holds, or an ark that holds some people, some creatures.
Yeah, life forms that would be destroyed by the Halo Rings.
So that they don't completely go out.
Yep.
Got it.
So the Halo Rings only target sentient life.
Mm-hmm.
And so
they don't destroy planets.
They don't destroy planets.
They just destroy everything on the planet.
I think how they explained is they send like a wave of gamma charge or something like that.
Right.
To only destroy sentient life.
Does that include like trees and things?
No.
All right. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Everything with a brainwave.
Basically, yeah.
Yep. Got it.
So yeah, that's what happened there. Oh, cool. Thanks, fam.
Oh, your waifu.
My wife. No.
Oh no! What an asshole!
No. You betrayed us.
And there he goes. See you later, buddy. Is it the same guy? No, it wouldn't be.
So yeah, that's what happened there. So humanity, as well as the elites and prophets and all that, were catalogued in the Halo Rings or the Ark. I think most of them were in the Ark, but some of them were in the Halo Rings.
What do you mean by catalogued? Were they stored in there?
Yeah,
or
they
were
were stored in there.
Cloned in there.
They were stored in there. So a few
So like 2 of each.
More than 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, but enough to bring back.
Yeah, enough to repopulate a planet. Yep. But humans were pretty much as intelligent as the Forerunners back then.
Mm-hmm.
But
when did this take place?
Yes,
because humans. What? So humans were an intergalactic thing, and then they died out, and then they became what we are today.
I think it's 200,000 years.
Right. Okay.
Like 200,000 BC is when this all happened.
So is the original humans 200,000 BC?
Yep.
So are those humans from Earth, or did they?
No, they were from Earth? A different planet.
Got it.
Oh, that just sort of warped in.
Do we know what that planet is?
Yeah, I can't remember its name. They were.
Do we ever go there?
No.
Okay.
The humans from back. I think the planet was destroyed by the Forerunners.
Got it. By the Halo.
No, not by the Halo.
Damn it.
It was before the Halo Rings were activated. The prehistoric, I'll just call them prehistoric humans, were sort of akin to Native Americans. They had the sort of face paint and stuff like that.
Sorry, you said that, and I just imagined Prey 1. I just imagined Prey 1. God damn it.
Yeah, they're sort of like that, so it's quite interesting. But so Forerunners and humans, they were both created by an advanced species called the Precursors,
Hey! Yeah! Alright.
which were these sort of giant alien life forms.
Yeah, the Titans. Titans almost, like Greek mythology.
Yep, and they were very smart, and they created the Forerunner. They created super smart life forms in like every galaxy.
Yeah.
And they created the Forerunners and humans in this galaxy. And they hope for one of them to take up the mantle, which basically means they'd be like the defenders of the galaxy, basically.
Yeah. So,
yep.
But they both sort of fought each other instead
So
to take that role.
the Forerunners wanted the mantle.
Mm-hmm.
But the Precursors said no. They didn't really trust the Forerunners. They thought they were a little too egotistical.
See, that's the thing. Humans are usually seen as egotistical assholes in fiction, but humans are seen as the good guys in this one.
Yeah, sort of.
Or as the pinnacle, rather.
So the Precursors were like, no, maybe the humans can do it. And so the Precursors started pinning their hope to humanity.
Mm-hmm.
The Forerunners got super angry about that, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not clear who attacked who first, but I believe that the Forerunners attacked the
It makes more
Precursors.
sense of the... Oh, okay, yep.
The Forerunners attacked the Precursors out of rage, and the Precursors were surprised by this, so they were sort of caught off guard, and there goes the Precursors. But a lot of the Precursors sort of I don't know how to put it. They sort of scattered their cells, I guess, and created this sort of goo out of it.
Sorry, now I'm imagining the midichlorians.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining right now.
But so yeah, they sort of did that, and the idea was that the goo would reform into precursors,
more precursors.
but it didn't go as planned, and instead it created the flood.
Oh,
So the flood are the precursors.
The flood of the precursors.
And so it's
You know what else is like that? Sorry to spoil if you're excited for Halo 3, for Jack 3, but the Dark Makers from Jack 3 are exactly the same as almost exactly the same as that. The precursors who were like bad and evil.
Yeah.
And the Dark Eco. Oh my god. Holy shit.
So the idea that people have sort of pinned to that is that maybe the flood are doing all this because they're angry. But some of the precursors did survive, including one, the Primordial, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And I think the humans found him at one point. Prehistoric humans.
Right.
But yeah, basically that all happened. Then the flood started attacking humanity. Also the prophets, because the prophets back then were friends of humanity. They had their own alliance against the Forerunners.
Oh, cool.
And also, cool little interesting fact. Apparently, prehistoric prophets were very attractive and very strong looking.
Right.
Like even by
Wait, what was this? What was this? The Forerunners?
The prophets.
Prophets, yeah.
You know, the guys with the chairs.
Yeah.
They were considered very attractive and strong.
By
warriors.
humans?
By both humans and Forerunners alike.
Oh, so there's some interbreeding, do you think?
Maybe. Possibly, yeah. That'd be cool. But
That's where Colossal Kiwi came from.
Alright.
No, I'm kidding. Colossal Kiwi is beautiful.
But the prophets aligned themselves with humanity to go against the Forerunners, but that didn't work out because the flood started attacking humanity. Humanity ran away towards the Forerunners. The Forerunners thought they were attacking... The humans were attacking the Forerunners.
Yep.
And that led to a war. Not really a war, more of just a fucking holocaust of humanity.
Right.
So that's how humanity sort of lost everything.
And
then the Didacts started turning them into the fucking, what are they called? Promethean Knights.
Right.
The dumb Promethean Knights.
So with the Promethean Knights and the Holocaust, as you said, happening, what happened? So we must have somehow sort of disappeared, and then sort of arrived on Earth, and then grew from there.
Yeah, we disappeared. Well, I mean, most of our race was destroyed. Some survived. Then the Liberian, the wife of the Didact, took the rest of humanity, basically erased their memories.
And put us on Earth.
Yeah, and then put us on. I don't think it was Earth at the time. I think Earth was after the Halo array. I don't think it was Earth
Right.
during that time. But yeah, basically that. Whatever.
Got it. Yeah. Things happen in between. It's bullshit. Yeah. Got it.
It's
So, do we see any prehistoric humans civilization like architecture in this game? In these games?
No. That'd be a cool idea for 343 to do, but they're not smart enough to do that. So don't count on it.
That would be a cool idea. No,
they don't.
No, they're gonna listen to this, read that, and be like, "Yeah, we can do it," and then it'll just look exactly the same as the Prometheans.
You do see prehistoric humans in like terminal videos.
Right.
So 343 at least did that, but no.
And in prehistoric humans, pretty much just like humans. No
yeah,
change.
they look like sort of Native American humans.
Yep.
Oh yeah. The beats.
The boots. No, let's see. Oh my god, you just spoke for how was that? 30 minutes about this lore, and I was in there, and then I was out of there, and I was in there. It was happening.
So
what happened to humanity in the prehistoric era is pretty much unlucky.
Pretty much unlucky.
Pretty much all the same shit that happened to us was pretty just everyone else's fault.
Yeah. The humans were pretty good guys, so
yeah, it's weird to think.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's weird to think that humanity is seen as the pinnacle race.
Yeah.
That every other race should be strived to be, because that is not how fantasy usually depicts humans. We usually, look at Tolkien, for example. We're corruptible.
Yep.
We're weaker than the elves. We're greedy. It's everything.
Yep, pretty much.
It's pretty
quite
cool.
weird, yeah.
Yeah. Go us! Woo! Humanity!
So yeah, that's the all 343's lore basically. It's based off Bungie's lore. So Bungie originally, I think the Forerunners were just going to be ancient humanity,
Right.
not really their own thing, or something like ancient humanity.
Are you glad that they're on thing?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I don't find that lore as interesting as the Covenant lore and human lore and stuff like that.
So if this lore is so cool,
Yep.
that 343 made,
Yep.
why is the 343 games so dumb?
Because
you were telling me this before. I was like, this is a cool thing that happens in Halo 4. This is a cool thing that happens in Halo 5. And I listened and listened and listened. You're like, oh, should I play? And I was like, oh, should I play it? And you're like, no, it only happens in a cutscene. Don't worry about playing it. I was like, oh, okay.
like I've said it before, their level design is appalling. It's just not fun.
It isn't fun, no. It's very in the vein of Halo 1.
They make the Covenant into this weird barbaric. Well, I guess it's not the Covenant because there's no prophets leading it. It's mostly it's leading it.
I don't mind it about that. I don't hate that. But what was it about it that I hate it then? I don't care about the Covenant being barbaric looking. I just want to play another Halo game.
It's just because they made the enemies uninteresting. They've replaced a lot of the Covenant with Promethean Knights, which is just so fucking boring.
Are they?
Yeah, they're so boring.
I got up to the bit where you meet the last boss of Halo 4.
Yeah, the Didact.
The Didact, and I think he throws you at a wall. You just sort of you listen to him speak, and then Master Chief sort of pops his head up and goes, "Hey," and then he just sort of tosses you around a bit, and then I just stopped playing. That's pretty much where I got up to and gave up.
It's just not fun.
It isn't fun. No, Halo.
Yeah, I think it's just mostly level design and
because you're telling me about Locke, the Spartan that we saw in the beginning of Halo 2 of this LP, of the remaster. You're telling me how he pretty much works for the CIA of the thing, and how cool he is, and how he's trying to look for it. But then, don't play it. It's like, oh, should I play it? No, don't play it. Don't worry about it.
So, 343. The Halo 5 PR. I still don't know what you guys were doing.
Oh yeah. That's another thing.
What
I asked. Oh yeah. So Halo 5 was marketed as we've got to find Master Chief. What has he done? He's deserted humanity. He's so evil now. What happened? We're going to find him out because isn't that Locke's job? He's the CIA guy. He's picking up the pieces. Yeah. He's picking up the pieces to find what Master Chief did.
Yep.
And apparently the game's not like that.
It's nothing like that. So the tagline was hunt for the truth.
Yep.
What truth?
What was the truth? Tell
I don't know. I don't know what the truth was.
Okay, what was the question we were looking for? The question is, what has Master Chief done?
Yeah, it was. So that's how they sort of showed it as. It was like, what's Master Chief doing? Has he left the UNSC? Has he gone like rogue?
Yeah.
Has he joined up with Cortana? Nope. No, that was no. He was like, Cortana is calling for me. I'll go help her because that's I'm the only person who's ever done that before. And then the unit is like, no, we'll send Locke. Nah, I'll go do it. And then he does it. He looks for Cortana, and then Locke chases after him, and that's it. There's no truth. I guess the truth is, what's Cortana up to? It's getting the Guardians.
Chief.
What for? Because she's gonna patrol the universe with Guardians. That's it.
And that'll do us for today. I mean, not today. We can keep going. I'm having a good time.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm having a good time.
This is probably the longest we've recorded. Oh, no, actually, this is pretty short. So we've recorded for about 2 hours now. These are the most sessions we've recorded in. And, I'm still having a good time. Yeah, this game... The last game took it the fuck out of me.
Yeah, no. I love Halo. You did a lot. Combat Evolved, you did a lot.
We'll get into that.
But it's quite uninteresting if you're playing it with a friend, unless it's multiplayer. If you're all co-op, I guess. If you're playing
multiplayer
with a friend,
aside, the campaign. We'll discuss that next time.
All right.
Thank you for watching, guys.
Have fun. Have a fun day. Don't go watch Colossal Key because that's not fun. Watch us. We're better.
Go play Halo.
Go play Halo too.
Do you know what you shouldn't play? Dead Island.
We have to play that again. Good news, guys. We're playing Dead Island again. You guys don't know we played it once before. But
I know. Kill me.
Now.
Let's just end this.
Bye-bye.
And by this, I mean our lives. Cool.